And hello again, Dave.
Hello again, Matt. So, what were you about to say?
I was just gonna say that the image eye was a guaranteed of okay, I'll take 100 of them sight unseen, and the local store that I go to just had a big sale where you could get 50 of those issues for $5.
Well, you never know. You never know. It's the tulip situation all over again. It's deja vu all over again.
Did I ever tell you the Neil Adams story? I may
What's
have.
that?
Uh, there's a book that came out called "The 100 Most Unfortunate Superheroes," and it's from the golden age to now, and it's just superhero ideas that probably weren't the best. And one of them is Skate Man from Continuity,
Oh,
done,
oh yes.
done by
Oh
Neil
yes.
Adams. And I got the book, and then I found the issue in the back issue bins, and I bought it. And then he was at the store for a signing, so I had him sign it. But I was having him sign one of the service birthday cards for the kid, one of the kids, and so I had because it was one item for free, and then you got to pay. So I was doing three free items because I had me, Paul, and one of the kids, and so I had Paula sign it. And when she handed it, she goes, "Skate Man, what the hell is this?" And and he kind of blanched and went, "Well, we sold 80,000 copies of it." And I'm going, "Honey, just hand him the comic, say thank you, let's move on."
Love you. Okay.
Uh,
All
I
right.
I just sent through a fax, but we don't need to go through the whole thing. It's one page that I during the break I got the scans from Raleigh email, and I looked at them, and the card from Jeff to Gerhard has no postmark, which means he handed it to Ger personally. And I went,
Right.
okay. And I did a search through my email of Jeff's email address and the word postcard, and it popped up. He gave that card to Gerhard in Olean in 2005.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So torturing.
I know, but yeah, that's it.
I know. I saw the facts before I called you back, and I thought we're getting pretty good at this.
Well, and that's so then I decided to send the whole email of this is Jeff's story, so that way you can put it with the card in the archive. And if anybody wants to know in the future generations going back of what's this envelope with a single postcard, and well, here's the story of how the postcard got there.
That's good. That's good. And I got a place to put it now. It's, that's a permanent archive item.
Well, the
Go
other
ahead.
the other weird part was the email was dated October 5th, 2005, and that was Paula's 20th birthday.
How about that?
So, moving on.
Moving on, MJ, Mike Dodger Sewall, The Dithering, and Desperate California. Then we turn to Mike Sewell, who titled this, quote, horror-filled comment and question cannot wait, exclamation mark, unquote. 2/19/24. I now listen to audiobooks. I'm revisiting some great fiction and just listened to Michael Moorcock's Elric books. To my horror, I discovered Melvinbone is pronounced Melvinbone. Not I. He's got it as I. The French, I don't remember if that's the accent grave or the accent aigu. There are, depending on which way the little apostrophe over the E is tilted, it's either accent grave or accent aigu. It's definitely A, which I could pronounce that A-I. Dumb me, he says, only having ever read the word, thought it was Melvinbone. Okay, the accent mark should have been a clue, but still. Question for Dave, have I been horrifyingly wrong all this time? Is it pronounced Elrod of Melvinbone Melvinbone. No, that was what I was making fun of. Was that I saw it in print, and living in Canada, where you may not know the difference between accent grave and accent aigu, but you know what they do to the sound of that letter. I thought, on a percentage basis, everybody who has read Michael Moorcock's Elric books, skewing towards the largest audience, which is the American audience, probably pronounces it Melvinbone. And consequently, I can make fun of that by just turning it into Elrod of Melvinbone, which, Melvin was definitely one of those mad comic book, mad magazine names. So, that was my inside joke, was just guessing. I would, if you had on a percentage basis the number of people who were huge Elric fans who pronounced it Melvinbone as opposed to Melvinbone, I'd guess it's skewed probably 80-20, maybe 90-10. This is the kind of sense of humor that I had, even back when I was 22 years old.
I always thought it was Melvinbone because Melvinbone's just a funny name.
Right. Well, Melvinbone's a funny name too. If you do that, I mean, that's one of those. Michael Moorcock lived across the channel from France his entire life, so I think he's probably in the same situation that I was, and thought, well, as long as I put the accent on there, everybody will know how to pronounce that. And it's like, it's going to be an uphill struggle in the United States. I can pretty much guarantee